One of the most interesting areas of technology that we're looking at right now is the connected car. There's a lot of opportunity to embed technology in a car. In fact, we had Ford on stage at a recent IBM event, and they talked about the fact that they had 16 million lines of code in the new Ford Fusion. So we don't normally think about that. We think about it as a vehicle that runs on an engine or whatever, but they're using the technology in the car to do a couple of things. One is to understand the performance of the car, so they get telematics of how are things working, is there enough air in the tires, is the electronics of the car itself functioning properly. They can monitor the behavior of different parts in the car and find out whether they have the right fault tolerance or whether they're reliable or not. So they're getting lots of information about how the behavior of the car itself actually is performing. But then the other aspect of the connected car is that now cities can get data about the car and how it's performing in the roadway, and they can see patterns of behavior so that they can do better traffic management or better infrastructure management. Like if a whole bunch of cars are swerving at the same point on a road, maybe there's a pothole in that spot and they don't have to wait to go detect it manually. They can look at the sort of big data that they're getting about all the behavior of the cars and understand that. So like the city of Eindhoven in the Netherlands is doing all of this, and they find out about signal problems with traffic lights before anybody ever actually calls them, because they're just looking at the patterns of behavior on the road. I think that this will really evolve quite substantially. There'll be more insurance companies are going to put stuff in cars to really monitor driver behavior, although I'll opt out of that personally. But like the new Tesla, for example, that electric car, that has a full screen computer screen in the middle in the dash. And so there's all sorts of things that they can do about, you're driving past your favorite store, did you realize it's going to come up in a mile on the left or whatever. And then, you could even get into, and they're having a sale today on that TV you were just surfing the web looking at on Amazon the other day, right? So you could get very sophisticated around it, but it's not quite happening yet. I think it'll happen really, really soon though.